Hi, my name is Mitch Mitchell of TT Mitchell Consulting Incorporated, and I have a question for you. Do you like your job? Not everyone likes the job that they do. I happen to like what I do, but then I work for myself. I'm an independent consultant. So I will ask question number 2. Whether you like your job or not, do you feel that if you deal with customers or consumers of the product or your store or wherever, deserve to be treated with some kind of respect? That's an interesting question because it seems like I go to more stores these days and I have people mumbling at me or speaking so fast that I have no idea what they're saying, or they're not even paying attention to me at all. Sometimes they're talking on their smartphones or they're doing, anything else. No one says, is there anything else I can do for you? No one says, thank you for shopping at the store. No one greets you with a smile anymore. At least it seems that way. And when it gets to the point that you show up at a place and someone actually does that and you're surprised, that's not good at all. Now, I can understand how some people will sit there and say, well, but it's a boring job. I sit here most of the time and I don't do anything. Or sometimes there's some customers who are a bit pushy and a bit brusque and they say these rude things. Sometimes people come in and they may not be the cleanest. That happens. You know what? I've dealt with all that. I worked in an emergency room for 3 years. So I've seen some very interesting things. But you know what? You really have to look at customer service as something that helps to promote you. I mean, my goodness, if you don't care about where you happen to be, then why should anyone else care? Why should anyone ever think about buying your products? And why should the person who hired you, who might be bad at customer service also, by the way, why should they even think anything more about you? Can you say you're a hard worker? Well, maybe you can, but if you don't treat the customers well, customers don't come back, then what good is your being a hard worker if you don't have any customers to serve, right? So, I want everyone to kind of think about this. Think about it as you would think about your normal day. How do you want to be treated when you go to a store? How do you want to be treated when you go down the street? Wouldn't you like people to be nicer to you rather than be mean? When you go home, wouldn't you like your family to be nice to you rather than be mean? You go to a restaurant, don't you want the people who serve your food to be nice to you rather than, to be mean to you or do something to your food? That's always a scary thought, isn't it? So, think about this. I always believe that you try to treat people the way you want to be treated until they prove they don't deserve it. Now, customers are a different story. Customers are not always right, but they're always the customer. So, as long as they're being nice to you or they're just being customers, they're just, being kind of calm, try to be as nice as you can. Come on, show a little spirit. Act like you actually want to be there. And if customers get rude or whatever, well, you know what? That's what management's for. I'll just tell you the truth. I used to handle bad customer service calls from people who were mad at something or whatever. And I like to say that I think I had almost 100% of the time where they would either apologize for their behavior or they'd be happy at the end of the conversation. So, all you have to do is show people that you care. And when you show people you care, they actually care back. And it makes everything a lot more enjoyable. Anyway, this is Mitch Mitchell of TT Mitchell Consulting Incorporated. Check out my blog. It's Mitch's blog at ttmitchellconsulting.com/MitchBlog. You'll see the link below. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great week. Thank you very much.